Alright, cool. So my opponent wanted a rematch. I decided to oblige. So here we are with another match with Bant Humans, and I'm on the draw with a 5-land hand and 2 Glorybound Initiates. I typically don't like keeping hands like this, especially against... I mean, he's obviously planning on running back his tokens list. And I'd like to have some interaction. Zolmo. This is a much better hand, actually, so I can go 1-drop into 2-drop. Let's keep this and see what we get off the top, and I'll definitely leave that on top. So I think current plan is probably... okay, once again, leading on his world-famous turn 1 Needle Spires. It's Ryan Schwenk. So... interesting. I bottomed it by accident, but I didn't get punished for it. So... yep, I will play my Thraben Inspector here. Any hand where you can play turn 1 Thraben Inspector is often worth it. Oftentimes even 1-landers in this deck. Okay, opponent plays a Battlefield Forge. And their own Thraben Inspector, that's neat. So playing a little bit off curve, probably due to the tapped land. So I've got some options here, but I think that I will just play conservatively. I'll go ahead and drop my Glorybound Initiate, and we'll just ship back the turn. There's no need for me to attack into a 1-2. It's not profitable, so we'll see if my opponent decides to respect my Glorybound Initiate, and if that happens, then I will get it back with my Renegade Rallier. Okay, yep. So this is pretty typical, but yeah, that's the great thing about Renegade Rallier is he basically mutes things that your opponents can do. So now I have options, right? Like, I can play Thalia or my Renegade Rallier. I think that I like the tempo of getting the Glorybound Initiate out of my graveyard more. So I'll go get an island. And we'll play our Renegade Rallier. And I'll grab Homeboy. Okay. Deckenstone. I'll take a clue. I don't mind that. Really doesn't want to see my Glorybound Initiate do GBI things. Which is probably good because I've got this Dramoka's command in hand. But considering that they missed a land drop and I've got a Thalia in hand, I can punish that play pretty severely. And I think I will. So we'll get him for 3 here. And my opponent decides to take it. And then I'll play Thalia. There she is in her full glory. She's probably going to get removed, and that's fine because it means that we still gain tempo. Yeah. So on a turn that my opponent would have, you know, gone for a silly attack or something like that, I can now still maintain my my battlefield advantage. So I think that because of how things have played out and because I have 2 Dramoka's commands in hand, I will go ahead and use one. So I will put a counter on this and have it. Hold on. so I'll put a counter on this and have it fight this. And the reason I'm doing it this way is because it spreads my power out across 2 bodies. And lets me leave up a really good blocker in Thraben Inspector. Okay, so Handwork Garrison is fine because I have 2 Reflector Mages in hand. Wow. Guys, that's my favorite Magic card. Yeah, I'll Ref Mage this. Easiest Ref Mage of my life. And as you can see, this deck doesn't really mind missing land drops as long as it has a hand that doesn't mind, like, if that makes sense, like, as long as it has a hand that supports missing land drops. And this is one of the more aggressive starts you can have. Like, if I really wanted to, I could have gone for, like a start that featured getting this land out of the graveyard so that I could guarantee that I hit my land drop. But okay, so my opponent's leaving up instant speed interaction. And we get a Canopy Vista just on time because now if my opponent decides to Lightning Strike something, I can Dramoka's Command in response and prevent the damage. So with that in mind, I'll tap like this to play my Thalia's Lieutenant. And yeah, we'll do the Lieutenant thing. And we'll go to combat. So this is a lethal swing. We'll see what my opponent does in response. Big spell. Secure the Wastes. Okay, that's gonna happen. Yeah. I'm actually gonna let them block. And we'll see how they do it. If they triple block my Renegade Rallier, then I will... Okay, yeah. I think this is fine. Yeah, that's fine. And I'm also fine with them having 1 warrior token left back. There's no pressure for me to blow my Dramoka's Command right now, and if my opponent doesn't have like a way to apply a lot of pressure, then I can just crack a clue at the end of their turn. Okay. That's fine too. What you gonna do, buddy? Okay. So on my opponent's end step, I think I'll just secure this win here. So we'll go white with this, green with this, and I'll put a counter on my Thalia's Lieutenant and have my Thraben Inspector fight their Bushwhacker. Okay. And then this one's pretty easy. We'll just Reflector Mage the Warrior token and swing for lethal. Cool. All right. So that's game one. All right, so let's see how we want to sideboard against this. A lot of my opponent's important token creation cards are instants, so like Raise the Alarm. I guess not a lot, but a number of them. I definitely want to bring in Warkite Marauder and my Abzan Falconer. Thalia was pretty good there. Tireless Tracker and Thalia are kind of contend, in my opinion, for how you want to play out the game. And my opponent has like red-based removal, which makes Dramoka's command really, really, really good. So I think I'll bring in a Thalia as well. I'll cut all my Tireless Trackers just because like my opponent's not going to try to get ahead of me in card advantage because they're a Boros deck. They get clues off of their Thraben Inspectors, but so will I, so that's how I'll maintain that tempo against them. I'm thinking about a Ration Clerics just because that's a pretty big body. But I honestly think that I just like it this way. We'll see if we want to change things for game 3, but this is effectively a counterspell against a lot of their stuff. Yeah. Cool. I'm into it. So we're just planning to go for airstrikes this game. And yeah, this hand's pretty good, actually. So being able to play Glorybound Initiate and Dramoka's Command and Reflector Mage is all pretty good. I think this is a keep. If we top deck every single game, my opponent has had turn 1 tapped Needle Spires. So second Reflector Mage is really awesome. I think that I'm going to lead on Flooded Strand. And we'll crack it for a Prairie Stream on my opponent's end step. Okay. Wow. What a draw. Holy tamale. I'm going to leave my Windswept Teeth in case I draw a Renegade Rallier. And especially with the Thalia's Lieutenant in hand, that's exactly the kind of thing that you want to prepare for, because Thalia's Lieutenant's the best thing that you can get out of your graveyard. My opponent might strike this on end step. Okay, no, it looks like a Raise the Alarm, yeah. Okay, cool. I'm fine with that. Okay, Henry Battlements. So my opponent has the Meld backup plan. That's interesting. I'll like totally take this attack. And if they want to remove my Glorybound Initiate, I'm fine with that. It's not like I have the world riding on this Glorybound Initiate right now after a lukewarm attack for 1. Wow, so we've got the combo in hand. That's pretty amazing. When I say the combo, for those of you who are unfamiliar, Abzan Falconer, gives your creatures flying if they have a +1/+1 counter on them. It's a human, and Thyla's Lieutenant puts +1/+1 counters on all your humans. So it basically turns all your creatures into flying badasses. I don't know how else to put it. We'll go to combat. Okay. We'll exert. Okay. Yeah, I'll just go for it. Okay, my opponent's just gonna let it happen. So 10-point life swing, pretty awesome. And yeah, I don't really have any reason to fetch, so I'll just do this. Sure. Secure the waste for 2 is fine. Alright, so here's a West Vale Abbey. So I do have to start actually interacting with my opponent's board. Shit. No Bushwhacker, nothing crazy. Okay. So I think that what I do this turn is I Reflector Mage, and I'll bounce a Warrior token. And I'll play Wooded Foothills, and we'll pass. Next turn, my plan is to run out my Thyla's Lieutenant and Abzan Falconer. Yeah, another Secure the Waste here, or Raise the Alarm or something. Secure the Waste for 4, for 3. If my opponent can get the mana, then they can flip their West Vale Abbey. So that'll be good. Okay, cool. So we're going to be able to attack for a lot in the air next turn if my opponent doesn't strike my my Abzan Falconer. They've almost got the mana to flip their West Vale Abbey, which is kind of scary. Okay, they get rid of my Glorybound Initiate. That's cool. I'll put a stop on my upkeep. Okay. I'm going to block one of these. Oh, they're 3/2s. That's annoying. I definitely don't want to trade away my board, but... And I guess they can flip into Ormondal either way. So I'm taking what? 12 here. That's cool. I'll take 12. All right, cool. So we'll crack this on my upkeep. And I'll get a Canopy Vista. And then we'll draw. Oh. Dramoka's command is really good. That collective effort was pretty brutal, I gotta admit. So what are my options here? I guess I can play a Reflector Mage, bounce a token, play a Dramoka's command. I really want to keep Ormondal from being a thing. So I think I focus on that this turn, build up a board state, and then plan on... Yeah, I think that's the game plan. My opponent's probably got a land in hand to flip Ormondal with. And I don't want to leave that up to chance. So, I'll bounce a warrior. Man, tokens is a pretty decent archetype. I gotta admit. We'll do this little number. Okay. So I think we've staved off the violence for at least one more turn. This definitely switched around pretty quickly on me. Very swingy battle so far. Okay. I'll block with the big one. Okay. Is there like a revolt trigger coming on here? Or like, are they going to deal 2 damage to something? Okay, raid trigger. Got it. Well, luckily we have our own flyers, so that's fine. I'll remove this stop on my upkeep here. Interesting. Well, that's nice. That'll be really good if I can trigger my... I guess I want to play my Falconer first. And I'll play Thayu's Lieutenant. Get some big flyers. And I don't want to attack, and I'm possibly looking down an Ormondal flip, which is not cool, but worst case scenario, I can always draw into a Reflector Mage and bounce it. Okay, it doesn't look like they're playing a land first, so that's good for me. That's less good for me. Copter, man. nightmare scenario here. This is kind of rough, not gonna lie. Botanical Sanctum is the last thing I wanted to draw. I think I'll do this. I'll see if he takes it. Oh God, please block. My opponent is wise. I'll play a land and pass and let him think I have Collected Company in my hand. But I'm probably looking at a lethal swing in one of numerous ways. Yeah. Don't have anything for Armandal this turn. It looks like my opponent's going to get one on me. Okay, cool. So I think I kind of still want a Tireless Tracker too, especially considering that my opponent can match me in the air. I'll take out a Renegade Rallier and I don't think I need a Warkite Marauder. There's nothing particularly great that I want to turn into an 0-1. Okay. Do I like this? Kinda. What if I did it this way? What if I board in a Tragic Arrogance? Yeah, this looks good. Okay, cool. Awful hand. A little better. Keepable. Don't love it. But I'll take it. So we'll keep my opponent mold. And I'll bottom this. So being able to run out multiple lieutenants is like kind of the best draw you can have. I will start on Windswept Heath. The Ryan Schwenk signature. And I'll get a Canopy Vista. It's better for me to get my tap lands now just because I don't want to have to face him down later if I don't have all my basics out. Nice. So I think this turn I play Thalia's Lieutenant, and then turn 3 I'll plan on playing Thraben Inspector Thalia's Lieutenant. And And that'll be cool because I can swing in for 3, assuming that my opponent doesn't remove my lieutenant. So okay, Smuggler's Copter is really good for me right now, like this particular turn. I think that I'll fetch for basic island with this. And I'll play a Thraben Inspector. And then we'll play our lieutenant. And we'll swing in for 4. Pretty nice, pretty nice, not bad. Dodging all the relevant, I guess my opponent could have like their collective effort or whatever to destroy this. They might be going for it. Yeah. Called it. Alright, cool, but that means that they're not attacking with Copter this turn, and I get a redraw with my clue, so that's... Speaking of which... Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna go get a Prairie Stream. And this is why you keep a fetch land in hand, guys. Always keep a fetch land in hand. Get this young Thalia's lieutenant out of the graveyard. And this is why Bant Humans is a little bit more resilient than blue-white humans, right? So yeah, we'll attack with all. So this is what distinguishes the Frontier iteration of Bant Humans from what it looked like in Standard is Renegade Rallier. Honestly, super great for the deck. Awesome addition. And really put it in the forefront when Kaladesh came out. So, yeah. Awesome, awesome stuff. Okay, Lightning Striking my Renegade Rallier. That's cool. My opponent pretending to be a control deck. I will crack a clue. Okay. So we'll run out this Flooded Strand. I'll put a stop on my upkeep. Actually. Ah, crap. I missed my attack step because I was so focused on dirtling around. Okay. I'm kind of glad I did, though, because I would have been swinging the Thalia's lieutenant into her death. But oof. We're going to get some clues, that's for sure. Well, my opponent's going to swing with their copter. I'm good with that. And they're going to bushwhacker me too? Okay. Yeah, just in with copter. I'll do this now. We'll get a plains. And I'll crack a clue. Nice. Still kicking myself for not attacking because I could have gotten in 3 damage. Nice. Okay. So I think we'll go like this. And this. And I think we're racing right now, so I'll take place in the race. We'll go for it. Okay. And on to my opponent's turn. Land is good, I think. Okay, crew with copter. Yep, not going to be able to block it, that's for sure. Okay. So it's about to get down to the wire just because I don't want to get blown out by Reckless Bushwhacker. I can't block a flyer right now, that's for sure. Okay. What did they loot away? Needle Spires? Okay. Cool. And they're gonna get a clue? That's what's up. And maybe destroy my Tireless Tracker. That would be upsetting. Okay, well. Gonna investigate. Nice. Even better. Wow. Talk about tempo, kids. So I can really go all in here. I think I'll start by getting a forest. I think I'll leave back one blocker. Do I really want to? Yeah. So I'll play this Thalia's Lieutenant. Cracks a clue. Okay. How's it looking, buddy? Cool. I'm into this. I'm definitely into this. So I guess the thing that I'm worried about the most from my opponent is Hallowed Moonlight in response to my Collected Company. But if that happens, then I think I just win. I'm going to wait for them to go to combat. Okay, Hordling Outburst, that's cool. Make some stuff. And I think they're going to Reckless Bushwhacker here. Yeah, they're going to Bushwhacker. Okay. I think now is when we fire off the company. And I think I go for Double Reflector Mage. I know I call every single collected company the best collected company, but like, man, that was really good. I'll target this with this. I'll do this. I'll target a token with this. And then we have some fat blockers. Cool. Man, I could have died there. If you think about, like, if that collected company had gone, like, any number of ways, like, that could have gone really, really, really badly. Oh, man, and they don't even attack. That's good for me. Cool, so I shouldn't have played that. I don't have anything I can fetch with it. I'll crack this. We'll get a Young Investigation in. See if we can find out what Emrakul is up to. I will play a Tireless Tracker. And we'll crack a clue. I think at this point, I am gonna try and stave off any blowouts, and since my opponent has 2 cards in hand, I think I'm just going to attack with my 2 biggest creatures. Neither of these can trade like successfully with my opponent's whole board, so they have to chump. Yeah. All right, another Hordling Outburst, and my opponent still has a Copter in hand, and they can play it. Yeah. Okay, cool. Awesome. That's awesome. Okay, cool. We'll get a clue. Whew. Man, I heard that having 2 tireless trackers out on the board is strong. I don't know what you guys have heard, but alright, cool. Well, that's all my fetchables, guys. There goes the neighborhood. I'll... I think I'll swing in with everything. Like so. Cool. I think we might go to time here, which is really unfortunate for my opponent. I'll crack this clue. Well, that's really good. Okay, we whiff. That's not good. It's kind of the risk you take when you board in stuff like Tragic Arrogance. I did lower my creature count, so that's notable. Okay, another Reckless Bushwhacker. So this might be lethal. It's not. I can block quite a bit here. Okay. Put this friend over here and this friend over here and take 6. Okay. And that'll be the game. So now we just alpha. All right, cool. So thanks for watching the bonus video here, guys. This has been match 2 with Bant Humans against red-white tokens, or Boros tokens, if you want to call it that. You can hit me up on Twitter. I'm at Skyburial, and our channel on Twitter is at MTG Frontier. Please follow us here on Magic: The Final Frontier on YouTube, and leave us a comment in the description. That would mean a lot to us. Frontier is definitely a format that is a bit on its back foot at the moment, and so every comment that you leave, every like that you give us really does a lot for raising the format back up into the public eye. And yeah, I'm really serious about it, and I enjoy playing this format a lot. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if it's lame. Let me know if it's cool. And yeah, talk to us. Take it easy, guys, and thanks for watching. This has been Kevin Hanlon.